The event was very nice. Thank you for inviting us to this great evening and afternoon. It was really nice to see so many people around us, and we had quite a lot of participants, despite of the fact that the promotion should have been started earlier. Unfortunately, they got their green light a little bit later than planned, but still I think it was a very good event with a lot of fun. We could see a lot of younger dancers and also other dancers who have been dancing for a longer time. So it was a good mixture of it. I think we need such events as well. More and more, I think they are doing, or from time to time they are doing some regular ones as well, but it was the first one in Slovenia and this area, so I'm really happy to be the part of it. It's a really difficult question. I think I heard hip-hop rap music from my elder brothers. I have two brothers, and then I just heard of it, but I didn't really recognize what was that. I was just listening to it, and I liked it. And after a while, one of my friends told me, no, it was after that. So it was the breakdance session. So more and more rap music I started to listen, and I got to know also graffiti and all this stuff. What's forbidden, and was not really for a woman. Actually, because I think it's a male-dominated world. And then I don't know, I just saw dancing, and I didn't really know what was that, but I just tried some things I saw from some b-boys who just started that time at a dance school, and then I was in love with this special thing. It became a part of me, like hip-hop. Good question. I say that everything is possible, but still women have to fight more, in a way. For example, regarding the breakdance, for example, the physically advantage always the males are having, but if we use our advantages, we also can be a very constructive part of this community. Inspiration is a kind of willpower, I think. So, and I don't know the English word for that.
Say it in Serbian.
I don't know it. It's the respect for the thing what you are doing, and you accept that you have to learn, and it's a never-ending learning, and you are always ready to learn, even if it's maybe a person who is not involved at all in hip-hop, but she or her, she's also doing something seriously, she's involved in something, devoted to something that's a different world from yours. So if it's music, it's no matter if it's rock, or if it's a hip-hop, or if it's a jazz, musical, whatever. Actually, the answer is I never stopped. I had difficult times, but I always decided to stop or just go on harder, and to stop was never an option. I was just saying to myself, okay, you should stop, you should quit, or just do it harder. And to do it harder, it's to survive this male-dominant world, to accept that we have to fight more, that we will never reach actually that level, it's not true of course, but there is a limit unfortunately. But if the limit is there, you can still move horizontally. And I think this is the color in the books or in the life, so if you just try to move dimensional in the dimensional, I think it's the best way. So if if I was injured, for example, I just continued into another way, because I'm not only into power moves or into dancing. I'm into movements. I'm into experiments. So I think this is also the key for going on all the time, and it's the result that you are in form or shape. Yeah, first of all, eat normally. If you don't eat, I think meat is needed. The Hungarian always say that if you don't eat meat, don't do bar moves, forget it, because you will not have power. Actually, it's possible for sure without meat. I eat meat and try to eat really normally, frequently, and healthy stuff. What's healthy nowadays? So it's also a good question. But what's important that practice regularly. Try to work on your strengths, your control. Try to understand and feel the things, not only do it. Okay, after a while there is a period when you just really do it like whatever, 100 times this and that, but this is not the standard way. So, okay, sometimes we just do it, but most of the time try to feel it and try to hear the music, try to breathe, try to understand, and try to just think of the next movement, for example, or create your own moves. So it's not only one thing you have to focus on, of course. So practice, ask, think, and feel it really. If you don't feel it, whatever you do after a while, it will be boring.